This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Jade Empire. In the last episode, we killed a minister and a judge in alternate realities where our rage was just so abound, or our thuggishness was so abound that we just decided to kill him with no thought to the consequences, and we failed the inquisitors and became executioners and saved the day. Now we're going to do the actual way we're going to finish it. So obviously we're going to go to Minister Shang. If you want to do the more harmony-ish way of doing it, you got to get rid of Fang as a political leader or as a judge, so you have to disbar him basically. But since we're being total douches, we're going to get rid of the good minister. Yeah, I know I feel bad about it, but well, I feel bad. My character doesn't care. But yeah, poor Mr. Shang. You get told to run a crappy town that doesn't have water, people are starving, and all this other stuff, and then the people you hire to try and fix it don't fix it, they make it worse. Well, I fixed some things. I got rid of the pirates, and the ghosts in the forest, and whatever else. I just didn't fix the damn part, but I guess that was all that matters. So, alright, Minister, time to mess with your gift.
Oh, my good friend! What a pleasant surprise to see you here, in the glory that is the Imperial City. Well, everywhere but here, it seems. Woe is to Minister Shang that the only place available was this filthy dockhouse.
I don't know why you call me a good friend. It's not like we were really best buds, but I thought this was supposed to be Minister Hostile. I thought we would have... yeah, we already did that, so I would have thought you'd be used to this kind of place after TN's landing.
At least there's no drunken sailors attempting to set fire to this building. At least, not yet. Remember that the Ministry of Harmony controls executions and taxations. I shudder to think which landed them ownership of this fine establishment. Ah, well. Minister Sheng is so pleased to be back in the Imperial City that he even forgives you for not closing the Great Dam back in Tian's Landing. However, I'm afraid I don't have time to speak with you right now. I have to prepare my report for Judge Fang, by which I mean to watch over this honor gift.
Yeah, you're not... Well, you're going to be given that report, but you're going to be so humiliated that he won't even want to listen to your report in the first place. I have to go home now. No, can't get that report to him. What do you know about... what do you know about Judge Fang?
I've heard rumors of distasteful behavior. Things to make the skin go pale and the stomach churn. After all, Minister Sheng is a cultured man of delicate constitution. But more importantly, I know Judge Fang is a man who appreciates the value of a worthy offering. Hence, the honor gift I will present him.
Honor gift, yeah, Assassin's honor gift.
Yes, a valuable offering for the mighty Judge Fang. Without it, he might turn me away before I can even make my report, condemning me to the horrors of Tian's Landing forever. But with this gift, he is certain to appreciate the depth of my admiration and respect. So much so that he might give me a new posting right here in the Imperial City. Understandably, with so much riding on this gift, I am loath to leave it in the care of these Imperial soldiers appointed to watch over me during my visit. The Ministry of Harmony offers pitiful wages, and I do not put much stock in the purchased loyalty of these guards, particularly toward Minister Sheng.
Well, that's not sounding good for you or for them. You're just being paranoid. I could guard the honor gift for you. I can't get it. Just being paranoid.
Perhaps, but Minister Sheng has waited far too long and worked far too hard for this opportunity to return to the Imperial City. The honor gift is the key to securing my return, and I will not let it out of my sight until it is safely delivered to Judge Fang's greedy hands. Although my vigil has become somewhat taxing, Minister Sheng has not slept in nearly 2 days. But it's a small price to pay to buy my way back to the Imperial City.
The political world is a hellhole, as they say. Well, don't worry. What do you know? I can't give you that report. Yeah, we can do the whole can't give the report and mention the Lotus Assassins, but obviously if he's going to stay alive, he can't know about that, even if he can't do anything about it, because that wouldn't be an Inquisitor's way of doing things. So I could guard the honor gift for you.
Minister Sheng is grateful for your offer, particularly since I've forgone 2 nights' sleep to keep watch on my treasure since my arrival. Minister Sheng hasn't slept in 2 days. He would like nothing more than to leave this honor gift in the care of a trusted associate while he gets some much-needed rest. Unfortunately, I don't know if you are the most reliable individual. You removed the pirates who troubled Tien's Landing, but you never closed the Great Dam for me.
Whoops about that. I thought you'd forget such a thing. Hey, I got rid of the pirates. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Or actually, I guess the ghost thing wasn't a thing either. Charm, this is my chance to make it up to you. Intuition, you can't make Fang without some sleep. I guess I'll have to kill you then. Unfortunately, we don't get an intimidation thing with this one. Unfortunately, I don't think all my other stats are high enough. I might have to redo it then. So, because I think my intimidation's high at like 50 plus or whatever, but my other stats aren't as good. So, let's see if we can intuitive him. So, you can't make Fang without getting some sleep.
Minister Sheng is very tired, and Judge Fang is difficult to deal with even at the best of times. Very well. I will give you the honor of guarding my treasure. The rest of you guards, out! You are no longer needed here. Someone Sheng actually trusts will watch over my honor gift while I finally get to retire to my bed.
Minister, are you sure this is a good idea?
You dare to question me? I know your mind. You are plotting against Sheng. You plan to steal my treasure. Get out. Get out of here at once. Minister Sheng will now go for some much-needed rest. I'll return in the morning. Keep a close watch on this gift until my meeting with Judge Fang tomorrow. Minister Sheng almost overslept. Judge Fang will be here any minute. Quick, out of the way! I want Fang to see me standing beside the honor gift when he enters. I bid you warm and humble greetings from Tien's Landing, O great and honorable judge. I'm eager to present my report. I'm sure you will find it most interesting.
What's that you have there for me, Sheng?
You have a keen and observant eye, mighty Fang. I have brought you a gift, a small token of my esteem for you.
Turtle's eggs? What is the meaning of this, Sheng? You dare mock me with this insult?
No! There must be some mistake!
Oh, I understand all too well, Sheng. These eggs are your way of getting back at me for assigning you to Tien's Landing. But I will have the last laugh, Sheng. I banish you to Tien's Landing. Wait there until I summon you back to the Imperial City. It shouldn't take more than a decade. Or 2.
Wait! Judge Fang! Please come back! No! You did this to me. You have disgraced Minister Sheng. I am doomed to remain trapped at my wretched post in Tien's Landing forever. No, Minister Sheng will not accept this. Judge Fang has not heard my report yet. I will not return to Tien's Landing without giving my report. I refuse to abandon the glories of the Imperial City. I simply won't leave. You can't make me. Nobody can. Minister Sheng will not be moved.
Oh, poor guy. He's gone bonkers. And we actually get a reward for doing that. Somehow we get 800 silver from someone or something for doing this. Maybe it's because he paid us to guard his treasure before we did the quest or whatever. But hey, sorry, dude. And and the judge just leaves. All right. Yeah, we do the dickish option by messing with that guy. Poor guy. Lack of sleep, and you trusted us with your hard-earned treasure. Anyway, yeah. Oh, actually, maybe the 800 silver is the treasure. I didn't even think about that. Anyway, let's open up this chest. Just ignore the sobbing. Ooh, configuration of the horse. Let's see what that is. All right. Of the horse. Let's see. So it's a new thing for allows furnace. You found the strange excerpt from a diary. The pages were torn from the book, but kept together as if they were an important secret. In his ravings, my husband talked of a madman with eyes of metal and of a strange island in the skies. His words frightened me, but none more when he clutched my arm. Suddenly lucid, "It's the tiger," he said, fever burning in his eyes. "The tiger feeds on the stone of the cow torn from the bovine's innards. All but the cogs are watching, waiting and active, waiting for the tiger to feed." After his recovery, my husband remembered nothing of his journeys or of his ravings, except one. Well, anyway, so another thing to get a thing for, so. Alright, so, Mr. Shang, so what do you do now?
I can't leave the wonders of the Imperial City behind again. Not like this. I refuse to go back to Tian's Landing. I will stay right here until Judge Fang returns to hear my report. Surely he can't hold a grudge forever. Can he?
Yeah, he probably is. He's probably just going to be either having rough, crazy sex with his prostitute or watching people kill themselves, so. Oh well. Sorry, Mr. Shang. You're never leaving Tian's Landing. By the way, if I remember correctly, this is one of the little mini-stories that gets mentioned in the epilogue, depending on which ending you get. And spoilers, there's a couple different endings to this game. Most BioWare games usually only have one or two, maybe even a third ending, but they're usually the big thing about them is they have variations on the ending depending on quests you've done and all the other stuff, which is kind of nice. Because, I mean, you know how crazy it would be to program a ton of different endings to games like these? I don't even want to think about how long that would take. But anyway, we gained a level for ruining some guy's career. Okay. Well, since I've been using the gun quite a bit, I might consider stocking up my mind a bit so I can use the gun more. Although the gun's not going to work on everything in the game, but it can be used to slow down time, or slow down stuff, so let's do that. 32. Could beef up some of my other abilities. Let's see. Yeah, Tempest for spell, weapon, Spirit Thief, for the obvious stuff there. May save that for 1,000 cuts, and then I need to beef up a stat affecting item. Was Hidden Fist the one I wanted to do? That was the one that stunned you or something, or dirty tricked you, right? Yeah. I mean, technically I like Hidden Fist better. Let's see, that one gives you a key power up if it works, which key's always good for healing. What's Hidden Wave? Health. Health is always good too. What's the other one? Is that? And then we've got Storm Dragon. Focus. So basically one for each stat. You'd think it'd be focus just because of that, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea. I kind of like key because you could either do you could heal as well as other things, just not slow down. I think Hidden Fist might be the one because I had to do a bad thing to get that anyway, so we'll just beef it up a bit so that way I can put it in my thing repertoire. And then we'll let up some. Oh yeah, I still need to upgrade a summon or transformation. Sorry, but I'm not gonna do that yet. We still have yet to get the transformation I want. I mean, actually, after playing with the horse demon, that wouldn't be a bad one to upgrade just because of the burning ability and everything like that. It was actually pretty useful when I actually did it.
Excuse me, you're in my way, and I'm trying to keep an eye out for our replacement actor.
Ah, well, since we're in the area, might as well do this before we get to the necropolis. Yes, I remember some guy telling us about being an actor! I'm gonna understand you need a replacement actor for what? Sorry to bother you. Replacement actor for what?
The play that's about to go on here, obviously. Why do you think I'm dressed like this? For fun?
Well, sorry to bother you.
It's nothing grave. Just pre-show jitters making me snappish. If you see an actor or someone who looks out of place in here, send them my way, would you?
And then you could talk to him whenever. It's just a chance for you to back up. Let's see, what? I think that's... Because, yeah, that's Scholar's Garden. I think we're done with that for the most part. I don't think there's any reason to go back. I might, before I end Chapter 3 by going to... Because, I mean, Chapter 3 doesn't immediately end when you go into the Lotus Assassin's place, but pretty much you're stuck on linear mode for a while, so I'll probably double check things just to make sure I hit everything. So, but yeah, I don't think I have anything in Scholar's Garden to get. There are a few rewards and items I need, but I haven't found all the ones I want, which is weird. I'm missing a few. I'm actually missing a few items in the game. I'm missing like. I may have to go back to Tien's Landing because I think there might be some stuff I can buy there because I'm missing some stuff from Lord Liao's furnace because I still have yet to get. I need some more bovine innards or whatever they're called, Basilwars or whatever. Because I'm missing a Beezor because let's see, what do we got? I need sulfur. Actually, I think I need 2 bits of sulfur. Yeah, I need 2 bits of sulfur and a Beezor to get the. Because I know for sure you can finish these before chapter 3. Because as far as I know, I don't think you can do this thing in chapter 4. For the Lord Liao Furnace side quest. So I'll have to do that off screen. Go to Tien's Landing and see if I can buy some of those items or whatever. Because yeah, I'm missing a few of those somewhere, and I don't think I'm missing like any treasure chests. Maybe I get some rewards from the Gravekeeper or something like that. They give me those, but anyway, let's try our hand at acting.
You again? I'm sorry, but I have no time. Even if you are a fan, I have to keep watch for our replacement actor. He's quite tardy.
I'm not aware of you anyway, unless you're Bruce Campbell. Are you Bruce Campbell under that outfit? Then I'll be willing to listen to you. No, I'm the understudy you need.
You? You're the replacement? Well, why aren't you in costume? If you're going to be playing Lady 14 Flowers, you'll need your dress. There's no time for you to run back and get yours. I'm sure we can find one to fit in the back, though most of our performers are less broad. Did they give you a copy of the script when they sent you over here?
I have the script there. Is this it? No, I have a copy on me.
Damn your guild's myopic planning. Luckily for you, I expect the worst from them and pulled a copy from the back. Here, take it. The script's recently been revised, so even if you're familiar with the old version, read it again for the changes before you head on stage.
Who revised the script? Why was the script changed? Doesn't matter that one. Why was the script changed?
Well, a southern noble funded the location and travel for us, but wanted to make a few tweaks. We couldn't afford to miss the exposure. Our writer wasn't that happy, but we accepted the revisions, and here we are. I'm sure your Actors Guild told you that we have standard rates. We'll happily pay you the going rate for a lead, especially since this is short notice. Ruin your scene and you get nothing, just like normal. Understand?
I do want to get paid. What do you consider ruining the scene?
Just get at least half the lines correct, and the crowd will figure out what's happening. Any less than that, and it becomes one of those obscure plays no one likes. Now, read that script over. Come talk to me when you've got it, and we'll get you into final costume and onto the stage.
Alright, so we have the edited scene and the official scene. If I remember correctly, let's look at the journal again. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, I haven't actually gotten the reward for that, so it should probably still pop up here. And I can read a couple of the other quests I forgot to read. Jinlin. A young girl named Jinlin needs to retrieve an artifact from the tomb of an old emperor. She needs you to clear the tomb of ghosts first. Meet Jinlin at the tomb. Go to the necropolis, find Jinlin at the tomb of the old emperor, which is to the north. Okay. Mechanic. Hingu! After flying Hingu's first mission, he now has new upgrades for the marvelous dragonfly. Another mission for you. The Emperors and the Assassins. Princess Sun Lian / Silk Fox will take you to the place where Master Li is secured, but only after she has information proved to her father that Death's Hand is the traitor to the Empire. Infiltrate the Lotus Assassins' fortress. You have secured the acceptance of the Lotus Assassins and are free to enter the fortress deep within the tombs of the necropolis. Somewhere in the inner chamber is the information against Death's Hand that Princess Lian wants. The play is a thing. Copies of the original and your revised role as Lady 14 Flowers in hand, you have a moment to study up on your role and incisive choruses play. Vengeful, so we already read those. Okay, the Inquisitors, that's what it is. You replace Sheng's honor gift with a highly insulting turtle eggs. Mortally offended, Feng refused to hear Minister Sheng's report. Word of what happened in Tian's Landing will not reach the Minister of Harmony. And then we can just report back to him to get the reward for that. You tracked Creative Yukon's bounty. Oh, I think I already read those before. I don't know why they weren't cleared. Okay. Let's see. Let me look at the... Let's see. What was... plays of the thing. Let's see. Oops, no. Inform Thespian Fong when you're ready. There's a scroll to stand nearby where you can look over the two scripts side by side. When you have your lines memorized, talk to first degree Thespian Fong. I'm gonna have to... Did I? I already saved it, didn't I? Nah, I'm gonna save it again. I can sort of... Well, when I was younger, I could do this no problem, but I noticed with old age, I've had issues with remembering certain short-term things, so I'm saving it just to make sure. Using the stand, you are able to place both the scripts for your side-by-side and compare them. It seems you have only a few lines for the scene. They are mostly reacting to the other actor. The scene reenacts a historical moment in the formation of the Jade Empire. There seems to be only 6 lines for you to remember, and on the scripts there is acting notes that should make it easy to remember the proper lines. Read the notes for the first half of the scene. You examine the first pages of the script, which covers the first lines of your the first 3 of your 6 lines. Okay, so actually, I thought for a second you had more scenes. I guess they wanted to make it easier for people that had bad memories. Read the notes for the first line. Your first line seems the same in both scripts. It is simply responding to a question about the color of banners. Now, we actually do want to answer correctly in this, or at least answer most of these, because otherwise you just don't get a reward and there's no point to it. We actually want to do it. It's just, the obvious way of getting the best bang for your buck, or the worst for your buck, or however you want to do that. Your line is you commenting that white banners are flying. Okay, so that one's easy. So it's white no matter what we choose. Second line. The second line seems to be one of those lines that was changed between the scripts. There are 2 versions of it. You're responding to a question about the time of day. In an incisive chorus script, you speak of the heavens, sending a message at dusk, and the night is coming on fast. In the edited version, the time is midday, and you would speak about the flower guardians, an obvious dig at the Lotus assassins. Well, you know what we're going to do, but anyway. Read the notes for the third line. The third line is the same in both scripts. In it, you are responding to a question about location. As the acting notes direct, the key element lies that a decision was reached on the edge of a great plain. So white, midday, if we want to do the dig at the Lotus assassins, because it's going to cause the most trouble. And edge of a great plain. I think I can remember that, hopefully. Read the notes for the second. Yeah, it's kind of sad when you get old. You start slowly forgetting stuff. You young people. Yeah, well, I've talked about it before. I'll talk about it again later. Read the notes for the second half of the scene. So, okay, so white, midday, and great plain. Gotcha. Okay. You look at the second page of the script, which contains your last 3 lines of the last 3 of the 6 lines. Fourth line. This line seems to have 2 versions and must have been edited when the plane came to the city. In the script written by Incisive Chorus, the theme of the heavens reached out to Emperor Tien is explored again, and your character comments that seasons change from place to place. In the edited version, your character comments that warmth can hide an icy heart. This comment leads to a thinly veiled condemnation of the Emperor. Icy heart, okay. Fifth line. This line is the same between both scripts, and the director's notes point out you'll be answering roughly. Who did the Emperor turn to? In the script, the Emperor turns to the heavens themselves. Okay. And the 6th line. The 6th line seems the same across both scripts. Your character comments on how a shooting star traces a border across the sky. I think I can do this on the first go. You finish your scripts, study the scripts. Alright, Mr. Fong. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille.
Have you read the script? Do you feel one with Lady 14 Flowers yet?
Well, I don't have boobs or, down there. But in this day and age where people can go through operations or go through therapy to make sure they can feel the role or become those things, chemically or whatever the case is, they think they are. I think I could do it. I mean, yeah, I'm a little bit broad, but there's drag queens who are bigger than I am, and they can pull it off pretty well. So I'm ready to let the show. Not ready to my time. I have trouble with my emotion. Okay, yeah, let's be truly well, I'm not really actor. We should rethink this. Yeah, let's be truly like an actor, method actor. We gotta get all the motivations for 6 lines. I'm having trouble with my motivation. Tell me more about my character.
Why are you guild actors all the same? Isn't the money motivation enough? Look, You're playing a noble lady in the court of the first emperor, Sagacious Tien. Your scene is opposite another noble, Fortunate Puzzle. You're bringing word to the court that the emperor has halted his advance on the Horse Lords. What else? You're kind of sad, depressed even. There. If you're as professional as the guild said you'd be, that should be enough to work on.
All right. You know, I'm not really an actor. We should rethink this.
Oh, of course you're not an actor. You're a fine lady from the court of Sagacious Tien. Forgive me for forgetting myself. That said, are you ready to go on stage?
You thought I was being method there for a second. All right. Yeah, I guess, let's see. No, really, I'm not an actor. I won't do this. Here, take your script. No, I mean, well, we can if we just don't want to do it. But, yeah, might as well have fun with it. I'm ready. Let's get the show on the road.
That's the spirit. Let's get you into the back and costumed up, Lady 14 Flowers.
Oh, I'm gonna look fabulous.
Watch closely. We shall see if the informant was accurate.
Imagine condemning the Jade Empire at its heart. The fools.
All of heaven's blessings guide him, but Sagacious Tien has been absent from the palace for such a time. His conquests of the northern kingdoms have kept his light from us. All the scattered kingdoms have seen the light of his rule, and our emperor's advisors grow in number. The arable lands to the south, all the way to the useless jungles, which were left as nothing for the Monkey King, are fused into the mighty Jade Empire. To the east, Sagacious Tien has spread his light to the very waters themselves, and lo, to the west, he found enlightenment among the hills of the 6 holy scrolls. But what word from the wastes of the Horse Lords? Aha! What is this? Why, 'tis Lady 14 Flowers. We can only hope she brings word. My dearest Lady 14 Flowers, under what banner does your entourage travel today?
Hey, well, my character he's up pretty well. I guess I must have some RuPaul in me or something like that. Look at that. I look fabulous. Fabulous, darling, fabulous. Crimson red flies over my entourage. The blue of the sky matches the color of my banner. I can travel under a yellow mark. It's sort of a blend of egg whites and fuchsia. I really like the contrast. I should do like I did save it beforehand. I could show you like what all the joke remarks are. Nah, I'll just do the option. But I do like some of the joking things. But white banners fly.
Peace in the north? Could this be? Have all the Horse Lords been subjugated so easily? Heaven smiles upon the Empire today. Your arrival here is certainly welcome, as your kingdom is one of the most recent to join the Jade Empire. We have had word that the hostilities have ceased. Tell me, most gracious lady, when was this momentous decision reached?
Although I think what they did with the characters, I think they just put my character with one of the female models, and that's all they did was just swap out the model. They don't actually take my model and put a I forgot what they do that in animation or styling, where they like a layer over your character. I think they just put a specific model out there. That would have been funny if they took your model and just pasted the dress on, so that way you could tell it was Buffy and everything. But I can see why it might be easy to forget, because there are like 6 or 5 or 6 options to choose from out of all these. So, but the blush of the rising sun stretches across the sky from the east. Was it reached, or did the heavens guide it to him? Either way, the dusk was slipping into the night. It was while the emperor was indisposed. He does his best thinking in private, you see. I do like some of the goofy options here. Tien's decision was made over the midday meal. The flower gardens would allow nothing else, and such a thing can only be decided in the deepest part of the night. But we're going to do the get everyone in trouble option here.
Of course. For the Flower Guardians seek always to cloud the Emperor's thoughts. But our most exalted Emperor saw through them, I'm sure. We can only hope that the Emperors of the future will know better than to trust flowers plucked by the hand of death itself. And tell me, most gracious madam, when the final blow was struck, where was our noble leader? Deep in the wastes of the north?
I think the guys respond either at the end or during like one of the last decisions if you mainly choose the alternate variations of the line. So anyway, he was amid a mighty forest of trees that were green despite the cold. The Emperor was raking sand in an impromptu meditation garden he ordered constructed. He stood at the edge of a vast plain, the ground covered in snow. He stood near its in the great river. Its banked edge was with frost. He stood facing a wall of mountains with bitter winds freezing the lands. It was the plains, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it... See, I told you I would immediately forget. I think it was plains, yeah. He stood at the edge of a vast plain, ground covered in snow.
Surely you mean the far edge. The Horse Lord camps broken behind him. There's been nothing but the gentle drafts of spring here in the Imperial City for weeks. With such a chill in the air, was this some time ago?
Whoops. I knew I was going to mess up. Oh well. The flower garden may blossom, but the warmth of the spring can hide an icy heart. Cool as hot heart with a cool island song, or ice as warm heart with a cool... whatever. In the tropical breeze... No. The land to the north are locked in ice and snow forever. That was some time ago, yes. No, all this happened as we speak. Lady 14 Flower says the gift of prophecy! Heaven's reach is wide. Weather is not the same in all places, puzzle. Oh, I forgot again. See, I told you I was going to mess up, folks. I knew it. I knew I was going to do it. I almost want to just choose the goofy options at this point so I can just like get the results. So, the flower gardens may blossom, but the warmth of the spring can hide an icy heart.
Ah, yes. For while things can seem warm, ice can lock away all that warmth from the people's hearts. And the sun becomes locked away where none can see its warming face. It seems to me that some part of your story remains untold. Do my questions block the truth? Tell me this, if nothing else, good lady. When the cry for peace rose up, who was it that our great emperor turned to?
None other than 2 Drops Etan, his personal food tester. He turned to the heavens themselves as they had already turned to him. None other than myself, I am his closest confidant. He fell to the earth to hear its spirit sing out to him. He turned to no one. Emperor Tien was alone. No. He turned to the... yeah.
The heavens had turned to him? These words, are they riddles? Wait. What word is this from the front? The Emperor sends word of his return. The Horse Lords are unconquered, but our forces were undefeatable. What happened to cease the expansion of the Empire, dear lady?
The Horse Lords proved too strong for our forces. I think Sagacious Tien just got a little bored with always winning, to be frank. There was more land to conquer. Burning fires forced our army to turn back. A shooting star traced the border of our lands.
A celestial event, most auspicious. And so, our most noble emperor saw a sign from the heavens. Our mighty armies poised to crush the Horse Lords and stretch the Empire to the ends of the earth, but we stopped. For now, even I see that there are limits to ambition, and overreaching those limits invites nothing but disaster. All praise the Emperor, for his wisdom is infinite. My lady, you have my deepest thanks for bringing this news to us. I shall inform the court immediately.
Yay, we win.
Our informant was correct. Gather the others. These traitors will be lucky if they live to see the wall.
Oh, gonna go to the wall. Whoopsie. Sorry, dudes.
You there, Lady 14 Flowers. The crowd loved it. Fantastic performance. You managed to hit every line perfectly. Our sponsor will be ecstatic that you worked his revisions in so effortlessly. It sounded a bit harsh, but I'm sure it will be fine. I believe I owe you an actor's fee. Enjoy. I'm glad you were here to fill in. We would have sunk faster than a bottomless boat without a solid Lady 14 Flowers on hand.
Yeah, you're gonna sink faster when you get sent to the wall, dude. Apparently I did answer him correctly. I was just not confident in myself. Huh. Or at least the answers I needed to give anyway. Is no problem, rather fun, really. Next time I expect my name higher on the playbill. It's barely worth my time. Next time I expect my name higher on the playbill.
You guild actors are all the same. Never happy. Oh well, you're lost. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have things I must attend to.
And we lose the script and get paid 1,000 silver for our efforts. And Fong and the troop get sent to the wall. How sweet. Oh man. All right. Actually, I wonder if the writer gets pulled there too, if it's just Fong and the troop. Yeah, that's what you get for getting paid by a rich politician who won't back you up if you do get caught. So, I think he does get a. Let's see. He was around. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. Before we talk to him, let's read the journal. Let's see. Plays the thing. The director was impressed enough with your reading of the new rendition of the play that offered you a bonus. The peasants screamed with joy as well, though something tells you incisive chorus wasn't quite hoping for that reaction. Yes, let's tell him what happened. Hey dude, he paid me 1,000 silver. I thought it'd be worth it. Ugh.
Had your, moment, did you?
Yeah, I did have my moment. And silver. Can't believe I agreed to help you. I think it went well. No, I think it went well.
You do you? I've been asking around, you know. I can't believe that performance. Disgraceful. Had you followed the original script, it would have been a masterpiece. But you mangled it.
What do you mean? It wasn't my fault. I'm not a professional actor. Listen, Stain, you will honor your commitments.
Had you honored yours, of course. You promised that you would perform my play, not that bastardized version. Frankly, I'm surprised they made that many changes. I know my own work, and I'd have let that performance slide had you flubbed only one of the important lines. But that was terrible. The worst part is that the commoners loved it. I'm sure it'll run for many turnings of the moon as their boorish faces laugh and laugh. It'll make vast amounts of silver, each coin falling like a weight upon my heart.
Yeah, we don't get a reward and we complete the quest. I forgot what he gives you for the reward. It might be something similar. Let's see. Whoops. Let's see. Whoops. There we go. Whoops. Let's see. Plays the thing. Pleasing the peasants and the director is all well and good, but Incisive Chorus was unpleased with the rendition of the altered script. He stormed off without paying you as a reward. Yeah, we can't do anything about it either, so... Ooh, I just realized I went a little overboard. Whoops, I wasn't paying attention. So, we've ruined the minister and ruined the play and caused some people to go to the wall, dying horrible deaths of starvation, workout, and whatever. It's good to be the hero. So in the next episode of Jade Empire, we'll clean up the rest of the necropolis and help a little girl reach an artifact. Hopefully it's not like a monkey's paw or something like that. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.